Hey guys, Martin Bennett here from the Loan Room. Today I'm going to talk to you about the topic of compounding interest. See, compounding interest has been known as the eighth wonder of the world. It does amazing things. Not only does it do amazing things for you and the compounding of your wealth, it can also work as a negative effect and compound negatively for you if you have the wrong types of debt. So let's look at some different ways that compounding can actually work for you and for your financial future. The first one, let's just take somebody's home and let's say their goal was to actually pay that mortgage off well before 30 years. Because if you weren't aware, when you're buying a home and you have a mortgage, the only person winning in that game is the bank. So how do you take advantage if your goal is to pay your principal place of residence off and you take advantage of that compounding effect? With most mortgages, if you simply paid an extra $50 a week off, you save roughly 5 years on that home loan, and at today's rates, around $70,000 worth of interest. So imagine if you took that $50 and increased it a little bit more, the compounding effect of how fast you pay your mortgage off and how much interest you save is absolutely enormous. But the main area I want to talk to you today about compounding is in the effects of your investments, growth and your portfolio, and the way it can enable you to create financial freedom. Simple thing. You can go Google compound interest calculator and you'll be able to see if you simply make an investment of $100 per week over the life of 30 years, it turns out to be millions of dollars. So this is where the importance of thinking long term. Set things up so it's automatic. So whether you're paying your mortgage off faster, because that's your goal, set it up so that extra payment happens automatically, and that compounding effect of that, you'll start to see on a calculator, and we're going to show this to you, it grows so much faster after the first 5 or 6 years. No difference to your investment portfolio. Except now, it works the other way. If you slowly, automatically invest, you'll see a growth curve that goes like this and then exponentially launches up. That is compounding. It starts to take a life of its own. I want you to do a little test with me here. I want you to pretend you're playing golf. I'm not a golfer, but let's just use that as a sport to do. Pretend you've got a friend and you guys like to have a bit of a barter with each other. So I want you to pretend you're playing 18 holes of golf. You start betting $1 on the first hole and you go to your friend, hey listen, let's play a round of golf, but let's bet $1 per hole and double it every hole. So hole 1, you're betting $1, then $2, then $4, then $8. I want you to do this example yourself and calculate it out for a total of 18 holes of doubling $1 to $2 to $4, etc. That is a great example, probably over-exaggerated example of the power of compound interest. So make sure you do that. I think you're going to be absolutely astounded at the sort of numbers it gets to. That's the way your financial future should look. Slowly, over time, whether it's reducing your mortgage, have that compound for you, or whether it's in growing your investments, have that compound for you. Guys, we're going to have some great links below to graphs of how to do this. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to us here at the Loan Room. We'd